We need to make sure that we have enough resources for beginning farmers like myself to make it.
A young Iowa farmer sharing her view of the hurdles of starting a career in agriculture and the role that federal support can play in making it all possible. Other farmers like her sending their own messages about how important that support can be to lawmakers in D.C. Iowa's News Now reporter Kaylee Whitlatch gets us the details.
As the Farm Bill is set to expire in a little more than 2 months, farmers are calling on Iowa lawmakers in Washington, D.C. to support the Department of Agriculture. As they say, ongoing cuts to USDA funding threatens farms of all sizes.
For young and beginning farmers, the barriers to entry to farming are really high. Really high.
Anna Peshek and her partner own Over the Moon Farm in KGAN. We spoke with her back in March when about $11 million of USDA funding was abruptly canceled. Peshek joins Iowa farmers on Thursday's teleconference, saying support from the USDA plays a big role for beginner farmers as they start feeding and supplying their neighborhoods.
Our rural communities desperately, they need us to continue being economic drivers.
The Iowa Farmers Union brought together a panel of ag workers from across the state who say USDA funding makes a difference, saying slashing grants and freezing funding leads to uncertainty, and that could make a difference in the long run.
Farmers really rely on a farmer-public partnership to make sure that our family farms can thrive, to make sure that we can implement practices that contribute to a healthy landscape. Without that partnership, it will only lead to greater consolidation, fewer family farms, and deteriorating local communities.
Peshek says between competition with experienced farmers and barriers to access, starting out in the ag industry can be challenging. So she says having connections to federal resources can be a huge help.
It's really important for beginning farmers like myself and others that come after us to make sure that we have a USDA that is well funded, that has enough support in our local offices. I want more people like myself to feel like they have possibilities and like they have a future in Iowa. We need a partner in the federal government to do that, and that partner has to be USDA.
While President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill updates some policies about farming and agriculture, advocates say passing a new farm bill should be a priority. The 2018 Farm Bill has been extended twice, with it set to expire at the end of September. Kaylee Whitlatch, Iowa's News Now.